Welcome to Contractor Tools. This is a video about the Contractor Tools job home screen. To get to the job home screen, tap Jobs, then tap on a job, and there's the job home screen. This shows the customer and job site on the left and the job menu on the right. This is how it looks on the iPad version, but on the iPhone it's basically the same, but you only see one half of the screen at a time. In the video about creating jobs and estimates, we talked about the job info screen and the estimate screen. If you haven't seen that video, you should watch it now because this video assumes that you have already created a job and an estimate. So once you've created a job and an estimate, you'll be able to use the rest of the options in this menu. The ones you'll use most commonly are the draw schedule, invoices, and payments. I'll talk about those now and come back to change orders and credits later. The draw schedule is a list of amounts you will bill your customer as the job progresses. You don't have to create a draw schedule, and you would only need one if you're going to create more than one invoice to bill the customer for the job. If you don't create a draw schedule, you can generate invoices by entering a percentage when you generate the invoice. If you do create a job schedule, it will automatically be included in your estimate document, and the draw schedule amounts will be used to automatically generate invoices. To create a draw schedule, tap Draw Schedule, tap Add a Progress Invoice to add an item to the draw schedule. This prompts you for a description for the draw and a percentage. For example, the description might be upon completion of foundation and a percentage. Tap Save to save it. Add as many as you need. You'll notice that the program automatically calculates the final invoice amount for you here. Okay, that's how you set up a draw schedule. Now on to invoices. Invoices are documents that you provide to your customers as a request for payment. To create an invoice, tap Plus. This will prompt you to select Progress Invoice or Final Invoice. If you tap Progress Invoice, it will automatically fill in the draw description and amount from the next draw in the draw schedule. Tap Save to save. That will take you to the invoice screen where you have access to the invoice information. The issue date defaults to today's date, but you can change that. The invoice number defaults to the next available invoice number. You can set the first invoice number in the company settings. Contractor Tools will automatically increment the invoice number each time you create a new invoice. Payment terms defaults to due on receipt, but you can select another or add a new one. The description can be any text you want to enter, and it defaults to the description of the item in the draw schedule. Once you are done here, tap Document to view the invoice document. Again, like estimate documents, you can also tap Settings to access the document template. Tap Edit Template to see a number of options to control the format and appearance of the invoice. And like estimate documents, you can also tap the Print button to print the invoice, tap the Email button to email it, or tap the Share button to send it by text or upload it. Finally, I should mention that if the job is set to sync with QuickBooks, the invoice will be written to QuickBooks the next time you sync with QuickBooks. Please see the video about QuickBooks syncing for more information. Now for payments. Tap Plus and then Payment to add a payment. When you add a payment, it automatically defaults the amount to the customer's current outstanding balance, but you can tap here to enter any amount. The reference number is used to enter the check number, The memo is for any note text. Payment method allows you to indicate the payment method. When you're set up to sync with QuickBooks, the Deposit To prompt is visible and defaults to the Deposit To account you set in the QuickBooks Sync setup. To generate a receipt, tap Receipt. So that covers the draw schedule, invoices, and payments. This video is getting to be a bit too long, so we'll pick up the discussion about change orders and credits in the next video called Change Orders and Credits. Stay tuned. This concludes the video about the job home screen. Thank you for watching.